And now we're live officially to watch New York City against Seattle Sounders. I'm kind of late, not gonna lie. I'm 1 minute and 30 seconds late on the game. So I was having some issues. But we're good, we're good to go. Right now, we're totally good to go. Let me put up the scoreboard right here. Um, let's see. Yep, scoreboard. Well, so far, Seattle Sounders and New York City are being very chill in the game. New York City trying to press high, and they're doing so. The Sounders will probably go for the long clear. We're not able to. Ball hits the New York City FC player and goes to a throw in. Well, I think I can show the share your screen. There you go. We got this. Nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to get. Hold up, dude. I forgot to get my notes. Hold up. I forgot to get my note. Ugh, leave. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Now I'm here. Give me a second. Okay, so far, New York City FC is trying to push, and they get close to our goal, but they cannot finish. It's pretty chill. Well, let me do a game analysis as I always do of the freaking lineups. The lineups, right? Decision day today. Well, I don't think the Sounders are after something like we don't have anything else. Let's see, Sounders on a counter attack. Yeah, really hard for them. Well, just a second over here. Okay. Is every? Let me check the audio. Everything good? Everything good? Yeah, everything's chill. Right here. Well, so far, nothing much happening. The Sounders so far has not been able to create enough, which is something that I wasn't expecting. But I think I must add to that because the Sounders like did a long trip, right? Literally to the other side of the country, so it's a really hard thing. It affects a lot of players. Well, let's check on the lineups. Stephen Fry, classic. Alex Roldan, Joe Reagan, Jackson Reagan, Joe Reagan. Nuhu Tolo, João Paulo, Danny Leiva, Jesus Ferreira, Rusnak, De La Vega, and Jordan Morris. I like the lineup. I don't, as I said last game, I don't think Morris fits the team regarding his play style, the way he plays. But he's a good player. He always like helps in creating chances and all that. The in the last game, he missed the penalty. Okay, stuff happens. Oh, nice turn by Ferreira, man. Ferreira is such a talented player. Such a talented player, man. He's a beast, honestly. Let me get my chair over here. Ugh. Yep. My chair's over here. Ooh. Slowly going up. KKR. Dude, I love KKR, man. He's such a great player. Great potential. Ooh. Knew who almost gets there. Let me focus a little bit on the watch. W Sounders. Hell yeah. Let's go. Bro, I hope we win, honestly. I mean, it's a let's go. Yeah, it's a really hard travel, but we're not fighting for anything no more. I mean, like regarding anything else, we're already in the playoffs. But really hope we win, man. We played it only once, right? If I'm not mistaken, 2019 or something. It was 3-0 for them or something like that. I don't know. I didn't watch that time, so gotta pay that back, man. Hopefully we get the W today. I mean, so far, I haven't liked the way that they're pressuring us so far. I mean, they're playing at home and stuff like that, but I think we could be doing better on that fact. But we still got a chance. Who's on the bench? Let me see who's on the bench. I didn't even check who's on the bench. Hold up. Who's on the bench? Reed, Snyder, Paul Rothrock, Osaze, Moose. Well, I think eventually we're gonna need one of the strikers because if the game, I'm gonna invite my friends. Let's go. Eventually, I think we're gonna need one of the strikers. I love JMO, love him, but since he got injured, the team has changed the way that they play, and Moose and Osaze being having a better fit in the team regarding their play style, rather than JMO. JMO is like a guy who run through the lines and run behind the defense and all that, and the team does great for that. The good thing for him is he always helps us create chances, like he did for Rothrock goal in the last game. So, oh, New York City working the ball through the left side. Okay, we got this. And I think Georgie still coming back from I think he's still coming back from the national team. Played Burkina Faso. I don't know if he got injured in a game or something. Did he? Let me even check over here. I don't remember he getting. I didn't watch the game. I watched the first game. I want to continue over here, dude. I want to continue in the browser. I didn't watch the first game, but let me see. I think Georgie should play. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I don't think he got injured or something. I mean, I don't think they'll have the information, right? Yeah, he didn't leave the game, so he joined at the 62. Yeah, I don't think he's injured. He might just be coming back from the travel, and he's all messed up in the travel. Georgie's such a great talent. It's like raw talent, like you see that he got the moves, he got the skill, he got the everything. but he just wasn't like really well. How can I say? He wasn't really well shaped in the academy level. You know, like you see that he has like some technical mistakes, not regarding like his technique, but more like a professional technique. You know, like sometimes he take bad decisions and stuff like that. But he's such a raw talent, like really good. If he develops in that way, he could be like a great player in MLS. Even like going to Europe someday. I see he playing like in League On, uh, easily. Like someday playing the French league or something like that. But I don't want to. I want him to stay here forever. Jorginho, 11, such a beast player, man. Okay, let me change this. I think I'll just leave it like this. Nah, whatever. Let me put it back on the other one. Georgie. Well, so far, um, New York City being holding possession. I don't know why I always change. Let me change this back. Oh yeah, as well. Rothrock. I love Rothrock for his work rate and the way that he plays for the team and all that. Something that stresses me about him is when he gets the ball in the left wing, then he gets in a 1v1 situation and he doesn't go for the 1v1 situation. He always like passes it back. This is the only thing that stresses me out on him. But the rest, like, I love him, dude. Like, I know he's not the best technical player, he's not the most skillful player, but he's like always finding great positioning. He's always creating good chances with those runs, and he's always like fighting for the ball. He never gives up. Like, he's like, such a great player for that. It just stresses me out. He's like kind of the opposite of Georgie. Georgie always will go for the 1v1, 2v1, 3v1. And sometimes he will take bad decisions after that. Where Rothrock, he's always like fighting for the ball and taking good decisions, but he doesn't go for those 1v1 situations, which is something really important in soccer. Like if you oh no counter attack. Okay, let's go. If you don't break lines, it's really hard for you to create. So it's important to have wingers that can break lines. Otherwise, we would be completely reliant on the midfielders to find through balls all the time behind the defense. And it's way harder to do that than to break a line with dribbling. So, oh yeah, let me see the statistic I was gonna see. Uh, NYC, they're not holding possession as I thought. I thought they would be holding more possession, honestly, because I feel so far that they've been able to hold possession a little bit more. They get into the box. The good thing is the Sounders are not leading NYC to create big chances. I don't even think they got shots inside the box, shots blocked. Total shots 0 on target. Yeah. Oh, hold up, they're green. That makes no sense. Seattle Sounders is blue, NYC is green. Okay. Touches in opposition box 2-2. Yeah, pretty balanced so far. 80% accurate, 80 accurate passes against 71. Well, nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular so far. Oh, now there you go, 53 possession. I was wondering, probably it wasn't updated yet. Yeah, possession is the most important. Yeah, I mean, depending on the way that you play, possession is really important. For example, for the Sounders, the way the Sounders were playing, the past couple games, the Leagues Cup run, possession was not necessarily the most important thing ever because they could, I mean, possession was not the most important thing ever, but they still had to hold possession a little bit because they needed those through balls to work around the box and all that and find the strikers. That's why Moose and Osaze were having great runs. And Liga MX team, they're like hella physical, so it's really hard for you to be doing like, you counterattack, then they get the ball, they counterattack, then you get the ball, then they counterattack. You cannot be playing like that because your physicality would just go down. So depending on the context of the game, it's really important to hold possession as much as you can. But sometimes, if your team has quality to not drop back, but to make the other team hold possession in a non-offensive zone, for example, make the other team hold possession with the center backs. This is a good way to not have possession. It's a good thing to not have possession in that part of the game. And in other times, sometimes it's bad to have possession. If you're always holding possession with your center backs and you're being pushed all the time, then you have a defensive possession, not even defensive, because defensive possession would be good. I'm trying to find a word over here, but it's just not a good possession, to have center backs passing all the time. I don't know what game I was watching that happened. I think it was, who was it? I don't recall. But that happens a lot in many games. So yeah, possession is really important depending on the play style of the team. Well, we have more XG over here so far. More shots, same corners, foul 0-0. Oh, 6-0. Wow, 6 fouls already. Let me reload this to see what's up. Okay, still same stuff over here. 101 passes to 101 passes. That's really unusual to see both teams with the same quantity of passes. Oh, Brian Schmetzer talking to, I think it's Pepo on the ground right there. Hopefully nothing bad. Hopefully nothing bad happened. Let me see if New York City, if they're fighting for it. Well, let me put on the Eastern. Oh no, they're not fighting for anything, right? 57. Oh, they're just fighting for the upper spot. I think if they get here, they play the first game at home or something like that. I don't know, the playoffs. But they're fighting for something. Yeah, they're fighting for. The Sounders are, we're gonna be here for sure. Like 53 to 58. We're not getting to 58. We're not going down to 47 anyway. So yeah, we're stuck over here in fifth. This doesn't matter much. It's just for the W. Just for the W. And for the happiness of the game. Well, let me check on the other games so far, how they've been. Let me open another window right here. I want to check on MLS. Yeah. Share this tab right here. Yeah. Let's check so far what's been going on the other games. Yo. Okay, that makes no sense. Let me come back to the right here. Okay, Atlanta 1-0 to DC. Charlotte 0-0 with Philadelphia. The Crew with NY Red Bulls 1-1. Cincinnati Montreal Nails. Nashville Inter Miami Nails so far. New England Chicago 1-0. Nails over here, and Toronto and Orlando 1-0 for Toronto. Okay. Well, I don't care, honestly. So let me just come back here. This is Sounders. Water time. Yeah, someone is really hurt over there. I think it's Pepo. We probably will have Rothrock over here. Yeah, Schmetzer is already like, not good. Not good. Not very good. Yeah, Paul Rothrock coming in. I didn't even see what happened. I was talking a lot over here, and then I didn't even see what happened. Yeah, but he's on the ground. They got the golf cart over there. The medic golf cart. Yeah, Rothrock coming in. He's ready to go. Warming up. Sprints. Good old. Well, we're going to have Rothrock in the game. This is something to see because I think he'll be important in this type of game. But I really wanted to see the trio right here. De La Vega, Rusnak, and Ferreira, because I was expecting a lot of creation from this three because Ferreira and Rusnak, both of them are really like creative players by themselves. They don't even have to move to be creative. Where Pippo is just like a great player, and he's damn something really bad happened. He's just dying over there, dude. Prayers for him. Schmetz is on there. Oof. Aren't they gonna show us the replay or something? I didn't even see what happened. Anybody knows what happened? Kind of lost that. Missed it. Well, okay, Rothrock's still waiting to come in. Yeah, no, I didn't see. Yeah, me too, dude. I'm kind of lost. I'm like, it seems really serious, honestly. He like all the medic teams is around him. Not only the Sounders team, but apparently the stadiums, not the stadiums, but the games medic team is around him. Oh, hopefully everything is good with Pippo. Apparently it's something on his legs because he doesn't have anything in his head, like no protection. I thought it could be like a concussion because I really didn't see the what happened at all. Like I just saw him on the ground over there. So uh, let me see if all next people are saying something. Let's see right here. Before, let me just put this right here. Yeah, there you go. Let me see if there's something on X. Pedro. You think he's a better substitute to Pedro de la Vega or to Georgie or to the other players? You think Rothrock is better than Pedro or something? I think Rothrock can help. I think in this game specifically, he'll be really good for the system because. Oh, you think he's better than Pedro? Well, depends the way you see that. Probably I think he has done more for the team than Pedro, and probably he has done more even in his career than Pedro. I just follow Pedro in Argentina for like a season in Libertadores. That's all that I see from him there. But I think that talent-wise, I think Pedro is better. And if we imagine both at their peaks, I think Pedro is still a better player. But Rothrock is just a beast, like he'll work his way in, and no matter how he'll do it. So, and specifically in this game, I think he'll be a great choice because so far we've been needing someone to help hold yo 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 penalty 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 penalty. Let's go. Penalty, J Mo, dude, J Mo, man. I'm saying he's not the player that will, hold, make a wall and score a banger or something like that. Like Osaze or Moose are the type of players to do that. J Mo is better than both, but he is that type of player. Well, where he will create chances, create penalties and stuff like that, and open space and all that. Let's see that again. Oh, nice 1-2 by Ferreira, I guess. So that was Rusnak. I think it was Rusnak. And JMO. Classic PK, man. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go, man. You want Morris to take the penalty again or nah? Let Rusnak take it. You don't want Morris? Rusnak, yeah. Yeah, me too. I think I'll go with Rusnak. He's holding the ball. Oh, VAR, dude. Come on, man. Well, if he marked the penalty, it's going to VAR. It means the VAR completely disagrees. Well, it could be, simulation. He was throwing himself. We saw J-Mo last time. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Mm, yeah, that could. Uh, if he doesn't mark a penalty, I see that because it could even have a touch over there, but J-Mo is falling already before contact. Well, from far away and facing J-Mo, it looks like precisely like a penalty. But when you see the side camera facing the defender, you see that the defender's feet on the defender's foot is not touching J-Mo before J-Mo starts falling. So let's see. Yeah, apparently no penalty. Yeah, well, I see that. I'm not gonna complain about it. That was even dangerous for J-Mo to get a yellow for simulation. Um, Thankfully he didn't because he started to fall before he got contact. So that's clear simulation. But anyways, Nico Moreno on X, he said he's a great reporter for the Sounders. He says, uh, that's the worst possible scenario for the Sounders on decision day. Pedro de la Vega goes down. He's clearly in a lot of pain as he holds his right knee and is now being carted off the pitch at Citi Field Stadium. This looks to be a serious injury, unfortunately. Well, yeah, as I said, I didn't see anything on his head, so I thought that's not concussion, which is good. But apparently he did have something on his right knee, which is bad. Knee injuries are the worst, man. Oh, and now NYC works the ball into the box, but Jackson Reagan. Oh, it was Alex Rodon. Alex Rodon. Great save. Oh, dude. No, Pepo. Pepo, no. He was having such a good run a couple, games ago, and now he's injured again. Hopefully, it was just like, like, oh my God, nothing much. It's just like got scared or something. But anyway, we have had many injuries. Yep. Well, could be because of the amount of games that we had. Uh, but like Paul Arriola, it's a contact injury. Pedro de la Vega, if it's a knee injury, it's probably a contact injury. So um, there's the fact as well. So probably could be for the great amount of games. There's the good thing and the bad thing that we didn't play the U.S. Open Cup with the Sounders team was Tacoma Defiance. They played that, so it was like 2 or 3 games left. But anyways, too many games, yeah, dude. Like we had the preseason doesn't count, right? Then CCC played like Antigua. Then we played against Cruz Azul. I think it was right after that, right? So 4 games around that. And then there was Club World Cup, 3 games. MLS so far, like I don't even how many games. I'm really bad at memorizing those stuff, that kind of stuff. Well, we had MLS. Then we had. Did we have anything else? Oh yeah, Leagues Cup that we won. Um, and also MLS. The Sounders had 34 games so far. 34 games on the MLS. Then there will be the playoffs as well, which hopefully we go through every game and we win the final. Hopefully. But yeah, it's just too many games, dude. And MLS teams are not used to that. And when you compare, MLS is one of the best structures in the world. really. The team structure. When I talk to people there, like that worked in many other countries and they worked within MLS and even USL, um, the United States of America has great structure regarding soccer, but the thing is, most of the professionals that work into the game are not top tier as you have in Europe, as you have in Brazil, as you have like in some other countries. So when you're not used to these conditions of having like over 60 games per season, I don't even think we'll get to that. Probably like around 55 games per season, which is still a lot for MLS. Uh, you probably in the first couple seasons you're gonna have injuries and situations like that where the teams are simply not, you know, not it's not capable like having too many injuries because stuff like that happens. As like when you're in Europe, probably like the top teams they play like 60 games per season easily. In Brazil and Mexico, they play like in Brazil they play like 70 games per season, so like over 70 games per season. I was seeing like in the Club World Cup, the four teams that played most games in the Club World Cup, the teams that were in the Club World Cup that played most games in the year were Brazilians. Every team having over 70 games. The fifth one was Real Madrid with like 60, 58 games, something like that. So, and MLS average is like 40 games per season, probably around that. So, and a regular, MLS team, not a top MLS team. Like, if you go all the way through U.S. Open Cup, all the way through CCC, all the way through MLS, you're gonna have a bunch of games as well. So, but we are improving. MLS is growing. Dude. MLS is growing. Honestly, of course, the salary cap makes it hard as well to have a big squad. You have a really limited squad comparing to teams around the world. But MLS teams have been able to work around that, and especially the Sounders, dude. At the beginning of the season, I didn't think that we would have like this great of a run because I said like, well, we're missing some big guy, like a real DP, and we were talking about like J-Mo as a designated player. Oh shit! I just broke my pen, dude. I just broke my pen. Fantastic. We're talking about J-Mo as a DP and all that, and I don't mind, honestly. I mean, like, I don't think he's a DP level player. He's a great like player to have on the squad, and if he gets like a TAM deal or something like that, I'm totally down for that. But I wouldn't have him as a DP level player. But it's okay. People talking about Rusnak as well. Like, I don't care much about that. If we have a good team overall, it's a good thing to have, and I think Rusnak deserves the DP level spot on the squad regarding his last season. But anyways, I wasn't very like trustworthy on. I wasn't trusting a lot in this team at the beginning of the season, but then like after a couple games, I just started to notice the depth that the team has is just crazy because you got like backup for Fry is Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas is a great goalkeeper. Honestly, I think he should be starting right now over Fry. Fry is not being bad. It's just that Andrew Thomas has been a better level. Well, he was in a better level with Leagues Cup. I think he hasn't played like in 4 or 3 games. Then you got Alex Rodin, one of the best right backs in the league, most consistent at least. And you got KKR, which is such a great potential, and like he pulled up out of nowhere in great form as well. Then you got Yamar, Reagan, Kim Ki-hee, Bell, and he's younger. Yeah, Andrew Thomas is like 27 or something. And you got like in the center backs, Yamar, best center back in the league. Jackson Reagan, you got Kim Ki-hee, really experienced player. Jackson Reagan, one of the best like center backs in the league. Probably one of the best American center backs in the league, if not the best. I don't know. People could talk about that. And you also got Bell, which is a solid third center back, through the left side, playing in a back three. Then you got João Paulo, which is really experienced. You got Danny Leyva, which is a really great talent. Obert Vargas and Roldan is the best, pivot duo that we got in the league. My opinion, the best duo, and probably not the two best midfielders, but the best duo for sure. And Obed Vargas is up there, and Christian Roldan's also up there in the best midfielders of the league. Then you got Rusnak Ferreira, two creative players. Both can play, a little bit out wide, but not as a winger, and they can do like a lot of creation. You got J Mo as a running through defense and running behind the lines and all that, and you got two strikers who can be the classic number 9 like Moose and Osaze. You got Pedro de la Vega on the wings. You got Georgie on the wings with those 1v1 situations. You got Rothrock to do support on the left side. You got Nuhu, you got Reed doing the same stuff. Nuhu more of a defensive left back, great like physicality and all that. Sometimes he's getting some stupid decision making and getting some weird red cards, but that happens a lot. No problem. Well, so the squad depth is just crazy for this team. Honestly, it's the best squad depth in the league. For sure. Well, the game being kind of boring. There hasn't like happened much. Dude, I really broke my pen. Well, anyways, the game hasn't do much so far. Well, I don't even think there's a big chance creation so far. Let me check. Let me check over here. No big chances so far, I guess. Total shots. Yeah, dude, we're still with the same XG from the first like 5 minutes. 0.3 to, let me show you guys. 0.3. I'm not XG merchant, but this is a good comparison. 0.3 to NYC and 0.16 to us. And this being like that since the 5th minute or something like that. And I think we'll have like at least 6 to 7 minutes of added time because of the Pedro injury plus the normal added time. Well, Rothrock being right here. Let's see, Rothrock. Okay. Yeah. Dude, I want to see how many. Do they have the map over here? They do. Well, NYC really been having a good time this zone over here. Yeah. Most of the time, NYC is getting the ball through here and working their way into the box around this area right here. Most of the times they're doing that, so that's clearly over here. And the right downside over here, yeah, they're not working through there most of the time, especially after Rothrock came in, because Rothrock's great at covering this over here. And Rothrock and Nuhu working together over here is just crazy to get to try to infiltrate. Where for the Sounders, this is basically it. We're not being able to, hold possession in the zone of the field that much. We always get the ball and, just be doing passes around this area right here, which is something clear. And NYCFC now being a little bit pushed back. Let's see if they try to work the ball into some zones. Again, they're going to the left side. They always working through the left side. Yeah. Okay. No. So far, so good. We're chill. We are chill. 52% of the time, the passes have been in the midfield zone, which is pretty normal. 30% against 18 in the zones over here, which means that the Sounders and NYCFC been working the ball in the Sounders defense more often than on NYC defense, which could mean that two things. But we cannot say that just by looking at this. We have to use this as well to say that. But it could mean that the Seattle Sounders are being pressed somehow into their own zone, into their own defense zone, or that NYCFC is having too many passes up here in their attacking zone, which in both ways would be a bad thing. So we can conclude that having 30% over here is bad for the Sounders. We don't know why. For the why, we would have to know this. And we know that it's because of the NYC making passes in this zone over here. Not necessarily because the Sounders are holding possession over here, since they're holding more possession in the midfield zone. So, yeah. I see. Yeah. It's more about NYC being good, working the ball into this area, than the Sounders being bad and creating chances off the back. Well, hopefully we improve. It's not being a great game so great game so far. Well, water time again. What do you think about the game so far, man? Dave? I think it's been really hard for us to create chances, and the one that we did, penalty, not marked. It's alright. Yeah. Oh, NYC working into the 15 zone. Now they go again. Could be better. Yeah, absolutely, man. I think even for both teams, like NYC, they're holding more possessions. Nothing like crazy, like not Manchester City, but they're holding more possession, and they've not been able to work with the ball pretty good around the Sounders. They just be like trying to pass around and trying to infiltrate, and they can only do so through the right side. I think more so because of KKR is over there, and he's not. Oh, he's not a really good defender. It's more like a offensive right fullback. We got it. Oh, okay, Rusnak. No problemo. No problemo. Okay. NYC setting up on a 4. Okay, no, it's a throw in. I can't see what their formation is in this moment of the game. But we're getting really close to the end of the first half, 43 minutes. I mean, I think we're going to have like 6-7 minutes of added time, so there's still a long way to go. We could find a goal. It's just really hard. And the Sounders are passing back a lot. I don't like passing back much because, especially when you're passing back to center backs, that usually in professional soccer is a trigger for pressure. Not even in professional soccer. In if you go to a pickup soccer, when somebody passes back, usually you're gonna press. Passes backs are the easiest trigger to follow. That's a good thing. That's a bad thing as well. For example, a good thing in passing back, if you watch PSG, they use that as a trigger as well. Every time you like the other team is holding possession in defense. Yeah, they look very uncomfortable. Yeah. If you watch PSG, every time the other team holds possession in defense and this team passes it back, PSG always like pushes with everybody. Nuno Mendes and Hakimi, other like the fullbacks going up and all that, because they use that as a trigger. And the opposite way, a bad example would be South Korea against Brazil a couple of days ago. They were trying to do the same thing, and every time the Brazil passed back and South Korea went to press, they did a really poor press, and Brazil just played the ball out of them and scored goals on that. So there are situations, and NYCFC. Oh my God! Oh, saved by Fry. Let's go, Stephen Fry. Here's the goal. I think I was offside. Oh Jesus! Stephen Fry just saved us. Hold up. Was that offside? No offside. Yeah, that could be counted as offside. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, saved by Fry. Fry's such a legend, man. Such a legend. Well, NYC trying to work the ball. A three-man back ball playing. Now the Sounders are pressing. Nuhu is high up the field. And Jackson Rega comes back to Stephen Fry. Yeah, and they got 7 minutes. Seven minutes of at a time. I got it right. Okay. NYC again trying to work the ball there, trying to build up with two men in the back, positioning as a 2-3-5 in build up. NYCFC, yeah. NYC trying to recover the ball in their offensive third. Okay, foul in João Paulo. João Paulo get foul. Poor dude, João Paulo. I wish I could see João Paulo peak again, man. He was such a beast player. He was a great player for Botafogo as well. Good player. He played where? He played in Santa Cruz. He played for Botafogo. Then after Botafogo, he came straight to Sounders, if I'm not mistaken. Solid career. I think he played for other teams as well, not these. Not only three. Pretty sure like he played for another big club as well. Ooh. Oh, foul. Come on, dude. Danny Leva. Danny Leva was in a great streak of free kicks. Not free kick goals, but good free kicks taken. Well, we're getting close to the end of the game. Yeah. Daniel Leva been showing up to be a great player for set pieces. Yeah, corners, yeah. And I really like the way that he played as a cam, as a central attacking midfielder. There were a couple games where, like the time that Rusnak was injured, that he was playing that position, and he was really showing up. Like he was doing great games, having great games, you know. Oh no, bro! Again through the RD right defense side. Again, LAFC works the ball into the box through their offensive left side. Every single time they do that, dude. They just been able to get through there. Do we have a center back over here? Because honestly, I don't like that at all. I forgot to read. We got J Bell, Stu Hawkins, Reed. Not center back, but right back. But I haven't liked that at all, dude. Like the way that they are being. Oh no 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 no. That's really bad. Yeah, man. Thanks for pulling up, man. Yo, you have a good game there. Hopefully, we win. Thanks for coming. Mm. I don't know. The system has not been good. I I think I think the way that we're missing like Pedro or Georgie to break lines. The only guy that I see doing that is Kalani. Uh, KKR. He's the only guy that I see that could do something similar. He's not a dribbler, let's say. He's not a skillful player, but he's really good at breaking lines. He like run through them, you know, and he's not scared of doing that. So probably what I would do, what I wanted to do is to have a center back come in, Alex Roldan go to the right side, to the right back, have Kalani as a right midfielder, having more freedom to attack. And then probably we would be able to create more chances because so far we have not been able to do so. And since Pippo left, we have not been able at all to break lines. Rothrock's not that guy, and neither is Rusnak or Ferreira or Moore. So, well, halftime for us. I'll make my notes over here. MLS, Seattle, Sounders, and NYC home. Okay. Sounders having a hard time in creating chances, which is really true. It's being really complicated, man. Well, and well, we're still with 0 big chances, which is bad. NYC has 1 big chance, but 0.1 XG, so it means the big chance was not that big. Oh, yeah, it was the one by Fry. Saved by Fry. Oh, they still working the ball through the left side, which is something that we've been able to see. There's really little number of touches in opposition box for both teams, like 9 and 4. 4 especially is really low. 9 is closer to something average, like 12, 12, 13 is an average good number. So 4 touches in opposition box, it's really bad. The Sounders have not been able. Oh man, 16% ball. Oh dude, this is really bad. This is really bad. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all, at all, at all. Well, I think it's time to check on Pedro de la Vega. Let me see that again. Yeah, no one showing up for the. Oh man. Okay, yeah, nothing much over here. Going for the Pedro de la Vega injury. Okay, let's go for some. Before that, I wanted to check on a player. Hold up. Search and go for this tab. I want to check on this player right here. Because, I like to do random stuff. Oh, 2 goals for AZ. Okay. Been showing up. Good to see, dude. I love this man. Okay. Let me go for football. Football 11. Okay. Let's play the good old football grid. Football grid. Good old while we wait. Oh, two Spanish teams. Just something good for me. Juventus. Well, Atletico Madrid and Juventus. Gotta be Morata, right? Oh, dude, he played everywhere. Forgot about that. I'll go Juventus over here. I'm not thinking anybody else. Oh, we go for Ronaldo. That's a classic one over there. No, I'll go weird. I'll go Danilo. Real Madrid and PSG. Beckham. Modric. Inter Milan. Figo. Oh, Ronaldo. Oh no. Pirlo. I'll go over here, dude. I'm pretty sure there isn't any Croatian, dude. Atletico Madrid and Milan. Thiago. Well, no. Atletico Madrid and PSG. Atletico Madrid and PSG. No, Skriniar never played here. But Skriniar played for Inter. Okay. Inter and Juventus. Bonucci. Atletico Madrid and dude, Atletico Madrid and Milan. There must be something really stupid that I'm missing. Same for PSG. Argentine. There's probably an Argentine. Hold up. Midfielders. No. Did Trippier play for? No. Godin played for Milan. For Inter. Dude, why am I having a hard time with a team that I support? I support Atletico Madrid. I was supposed to know this like top of my head, but I don't know. Oh, yeah. Halftime. I forgot to update. Halftime. Waiting for the game to be back. This is such a shame. Hold up. Carrasco, no. Carrasco, no, right? No, yeah. Partey? No, he played for Arsenal. Bro, there's a midfielder, I'm pretty sure, that played for Atletico Madrid. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Let's just let it go. El Niño. Gamero. Yeah. Top departures at Arsenal. American? Okay, top departures. I already don't know, man. Sanchez? Nah, I already give up over here. Top departures at Arsenal. Sanchez, okay. Anelka, Chamberlain. Balogun? Didn't know about Balogun. Let's play Wordle. Zam. Bully sick. No. Let me start with Neymar. Ooh. Yaymar. That would be fun. I literally just throwing away a one for Yaymar. mm. No. Ooh. Move. Site. Oh, dude, who's this? Well, this has to be a vowel. E A B A E I O U. Oh, it's gotta be an A. I don't know this player probably. Mackley? Okay. MacBay. See? Mackay? I don't know this player. I don't know this player. Fuck. I just go Mackay. Mackay. Bruh. Triple A? What is this? Insurance? Go for football bingo. Never played this one. Identify misheard players based on 4 clubs he's played for. The game begins by revealing one club you can guess. Okay. West Ham. Payet. West Ham, Barcelona. I'm really bad with English teams, but Barcelona. Did what's his name? Deulofeu play there? River. Okay, so you gotta be Argentine. Oh, what's his name? Lanzini. Liverpool. Is this in order? West Ham, Barcelona, River Plate, and Liverpool. if he played for River Plate, I'm assume he is South American, more precisely Hispanic, more precisely Argentine, Uruguay, or Colombian. So Argentine, Uruguay, or Colombian that played for Barcelona and Liverpool. Well, I just noticed I have no protection for my microphone. Where the hell is this? Oh, here it is somewhere. I just found. Oh, I found it. Okay, here it is. Okay. I got no idea who that is. I've got no idea who that is. I just skipped. Mascherano. Dude, Mascherano. Mascherano played for West Ham and for Liverpool? I know he played for. Okay, the game is back. The game is back. Okay, we're back for the game. No, Mascherano played for Estudiantes? Well, oh well, I'm back here. Needed to put my phone to charge. Done all this, done all that. Okay. Oh, back in focus to the game. Let me see if we had any changes. I don't think so. Besides, De La Vega. Oh yeah. No changes. No changes. Very good. We're pretty chill. Okay. Corner kick for NYC. Dude, we have to improve the chance creation. We have literally 0 big chances created in the first half. Horrible. especially if we take into account that the Sounders are a really great team for creating chances. They probably have been one of the best teams in the league, one of the most fun teams in the league to watch regarding chance creation. Oh my God, KKR, what was that? Okay, we're good. We're good. And again, the Sounders not dropping back, but they're set back. Okay, Rothrock tried to pull a counter attack over there, but it was a foul. Well, not corner kick, free kick for NYC. Really good position for a cross. Could be a dangerous chance over here again. For far back, really bad. Not a good cross. Great positioning by the Sounders defense. Well, back 5-1-4, 5-4-1. Yeah, defending 5-4-1. Going down to the throw in. Dude, this is being really bad. Now a counterattack for the Sounders. Let's go. That's a good pull right there. Ferreira. He doesn't have the cross and he doesn't have a pass. Yeah, no, just pass it back. Go for the cross, yeah. That was a valid chance. Valid chance. That was a great counterattack pull down the right side. But unfortunately, Ferreira was left without any choices for progressing. He had to pass it back, bounce the pass, and when he bounced the pass, he found an opening for a cross, but it was still really hard. Now Rusnak on the corner. Hopefully things change. The things change right now because we've been needing something to change. Okay. Ferreira. Oh, almost. I was offside. Was J-Mo who shot that? Okay. Not a high press, but just positioned that way. NYCFC trying to build up. Have Thurman back doing the reserves. Thurman back. 5-4 line in the offensive. 3-3-4 building up. Now there it goes. Yeah. Sounders is really poor trying to build up, man, so far. I don't know if it's because the pivot duo, because Leiva has not played really good as a CM, as a CDM as well. This season he's been really good playing as a central attacking midfielder, as a CAM, as a cam. Playing the position that Rusnak is right now. And JP, JP is just not the guy he was once. So probably having those two over there in the midfield, it's kind of slow making, like we build up in a slower way than we usually do. I think Obed and Christian, every single time I watch them play, I always say Obed and Christian are the two main pillars of the team. If you take Obed and Christian out, the team would die completely. And we're not dead completely, but we're really weakened without them. Like, it's just really hard to build up, really hard to create space and to cover space the same way without those two. I don't even think. Hold up, let me see. Probably, if we bring in Snyder Brunel into if probably if we bring in Snyder Brunel into Daniel Leyva, things could be a little bit different because honestly, it's just being really complicated to build up from the back without Obed and Roldan. And Alex going out and Joe Paul. Okay, he bringing Snyder in. Bro's listening to me. He's bringing Snyder in and bringing a center back in, but he took out Alex Roldan, something that I would not have done, and taking out John Paulo, something that I also would not have done. I would bring in Jay Bell and Snyder, but what I would do instead is I would take uh, Danileva out for Snyder and Jay Bell. I don't know what I would do precisely, but I would not take Alex out. I would either take Kalani out or I would take Ferreira or Rusnak out and put Kalani up in the field as a right midfielder, because the reason behind that is every attack that we've been suffering is down the our right defensive side where Kalani is playing right now and where Alex was playing as well. And I don't think that to solve that is to take Alex out for a center back, a real center back, and those chances would not be created anymore. To the contrary, I think that Alex is probably the best guy suited over there for that situation, since we don't have Kim Ki-hee or Yeimar. So I'm kind of worried how things are gonna be right now. Let's see, yeah, it's KKR down there. Okay, so that's why I would do that, because I don't wanna have to deal with the right defensive side anymore. I would just have Alex Roldan as the right back, and then you choose either have KKR out of the team or KKR in the right wing, because KKR is a great player to break lines, not with like fancy skills like Georgie or Pedro, but he's just I think after those two guys, and especially in the team playing right now, he is the only guy in the team that goes, who's not scared of 1v1 situations. He'll go for it. Rothrock is not that guy. JMO is not that guy. Rusnak, Ferreira are not that guy. So that's why I wouldn't take KKR out yet. Oh my god. Okay, that worked. KKR, yeah, and he shows up on the right wing. Nice work by Rothrock. Nice. Oh, the team has awakened. We were able to work the ball a little bit better right now. Twice getting to good chances. Oh, yeah. Clearly the changes had some effect. Snyder has better offensive creativity, different than both JP and Leva coming from that position. And having Bell is just makes you feel a little bit safer to work the ball, as when you have two right backs and you have only one center back, legit center back in the team. It just makes you feel that you don't have that protection back there. Something more psychological than, in fact, like something technical at the game. Because I think Alex Roldan is a great defender. Honestly, he played well as their center back. What the problem we were having was that and let's go. Let's go. Go. J-Mo. Yeah. Let's go, dude. Let's go, man. J-Mo for the redemption. Go, J-Mo. Jordan Morris is the GOAT. I'll make this right here. This is my statement. I remember every time I think it was 2022, every single game, I would check like J-Mo has scored. So every time I would just post in my Instagram a story. Oh, nice W. Jordan the GOAT Morris. AKA the GOAT. The real GOAT, right? Who's Messi, man? We got J-Mo. Let's go. 1-0. Well, the goal came off a set piece, which is something outside the game, let's say. You can win a game being bad, and you can win the game by set pieces. But that's not the case over here. I think the Sounders have improved after the substitutions. Especially, as I was saying, I would have brought in Snyder Brunel since yesterday. Because he's such a creative player and such a high IQ player for his age. But I would not have taken João Paulo out because I think he gives us better sustainability defensively than Oliva does. But anyways, focusing on the offensive side, Snyder Brunel coming off the CM position has something to offer that both Daniel Leva or João Paulo both don't have, which is working the ball with precision and infiltrating. Both don't infiltrate. And we were able to infiltrate many times over here, as far as I could count, like 2 or 3 times with Snyder Brunel. And that made us, hold possession into offensive zones. And we could create a chance for a foul. And we created that foul off those movements and off the possession that we were able to hold offensively. And from that, we created a goal on a set piece. So not lucky. It was not luck, because many teams, they play shit and then they work around pretty well on set pieces and they win games by that. But that's not the case over here. And I think I was just talking good stuff about... Oh, no, it was Rusnak. Okay. I thought I was just talking good stuff about Snyder Brunel. He just missed the pass, but it was not him. It was Rusnak. Okay, we're still good. Snyder Brunel is arguably one of my favorite players in the team. I love all the promising players, like young academy players and stuff like that. That Como Defiance. Like my favorite players probably are like Georgie is my favorite player overall. Then like right after him is Obed Vargas, then probably like Snyder Brunel after him, and I just go like that. I really enjoy like seeing young talent grow in the team. Like one thing that I hate that teams do is when they sign a really average player that won't do anything different than an academy player would do. I hate when teams do that. Because you spend like a couple $1,000, a couple $1,000,000 even, and some player that won't do anything. When I say anything, it's like anything different. Because he's a professional player, he worked hard to be there, anyways. But I would rather have a 18-year-old, a 19-year-old for an academy getting chances and developing, and for free, because it's not for free, but anyways. Oh, J-Mo, come on, man. J-Mo, come on, dude. Took 7 years. Oh, that was a good chance. Well, now the Sounders have awakened in the chance creation. That's something that we were missing. And if I'm not mistaken, it was from a ball recovery in the attacking third. Something that I love to see as well. So we are back. And another set piece over here, a corner. Let's see what we do. NYC has way more players in their box, so probably they would take the ball off. Oh, short corner. Not short, but low to the back. Trying to cross it in. Okay, the Sounders recover the ball again. Snyder Brunel. Bro, Brunel is so good. Look the way that he works. Like, he's not scared, Like, he's not scared of losing the ball up there. He just go in and do whatever, Like, you got it. That's how you got to play. I hate when players are, like, scared of working the ball, They just try to pass it safe, pass it safe, pass it safe. If you just pass it safe, you're never going to get in a dangerous zone because you're just passing safe. Header by NYC and saved by Fry. Oh, great thing. They just put the table on the team place. Saved by Fry once again. Well, that was an easy one, but anyways, saved by Fry. Okay, okay, there we go, bro. Okay, we have awakened. That's official. Well, saved by Fry once again. Well, way better for us right now. Now we probably got bigger chances created. Just not showing you right now. Sounders counterattack. Ferreira. Oh, right in the middle. Well, this is like 3 or 4 finishes in the past 5 minutes. Who's Snyder Brunel? Oh, that's Rothrock. Yeah, after the subs, we've been way, way, way better. Way better. The system been working way better and, more flowing better as well. Foul. JMO now down to the left side way more often. After subs. Sounders being able to work the ball way better. Way better. Oh, great ball. Oh, Rothrock, nice try, man. Uh-oh. Danny Leva, nice block. Mm. Nice KKR. Cross. J Bell, what a recovery, dude. J Bell, man, what a recovery. That sprint was crazy. Mm. Over here in the transmission doesn't say anything, but apparently it's 1-1. Uh-oh. Yeah, I see it. 1-1. Was that Danny Leva? Mm-mm. I do not like it. We can still score. Well, right now it's a little bit harder since NYC's playing at home and they got like all the energy after the goal, but we can still win this. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But let's see. By the way, let me see if 57 points still. Yeah, there's still. Yeah. What up? What up? MLS Eastern Conference. Let me see if NYC still 57 to 59. Okay. Yeah, they need to win this to get to top four. So they'll go with everything right now. Yeah. Yep. Let's go. Oh no, Rothrock. I'm getting sleepy, dude. Ooh. Ooh, go, 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 go. Let's go. Jackson Reagan on the header and another set piece, man. Let's go, dude. Jackson Reagan. How long hasn't he scored? Let me see. I think it's been a while, hasn't it? Let's see the goal once more. Oh, dude, awesome header. And the way that he got rid of the defender, really good. Really good. Another set piece goal. We love it. We love it. Let's see over here. Jackson Reagan. Oh, it hit the baseball. Jackson Reagan, let's see. Oh, yeah. 2 games ago. Yeah, I recall that. I was like, that doesn't feel weird. But before that, it's been a while, right? Yeah. True. Yeah. Kansas City. I don't know. Yeah, Kansas City. 2024. Let's go, dude. I told you guys we still had a chance. Told you. Oh, sorry, guys. There you go. Back to normal. What's up with this? Okay, it's pretty chill. Oh, they got close. Ugh. They got really close to scoring now. Okay, 5 minutes at a time. We can hold this. We can even score a third goal. Let's go. That, bro, after the substitutions for the Sounders, this game completely changed. Thankfully, because the first half was so boring. Good game right now, good game. Even though both our goals came from set pieces and headers, more specifically, um, still. Okay. Game's getting a little bit intense by the end. NYC needs the win, and there are 2 goals behind that goal. They gotta meet. So, and the Sounders just have to hold it back. Oh no way! No way! No way! GG's. We win. The Sounders win. Another dub for us. Seattle win away. Let's go. Well, great job, us. I will try to do a quick review over here. Nothing much, honestly. Like the first half, we were having a really hard time creating chances. Really hard time creating chances. We couldn't build up, and after Snyder Brunel came in, the midfield completely changed, and we were able to create more chances. And consequentially, we got corners and fouls, and we worked with that, and created both our goals in set pieces. So great thing for us. 2-1. I mean, it doesn't matter much regarding the table because we're still fifth place and we're not going over that. Right here. Yep, we're stuck over here. Nothing we could do. So yeah, really good thing for us. Good game, good recovery especially, and good way to show that you don't get like psychologically hit with a goal like that, playing away with the other team, having the need to win. So hopefully we go into the playoffs right now. Let me see MLS playoffs 2025 dates. Let me see over here. Let me see over here. Starting with the wild card round. Yeah, but do they have the date? Yo, I want to know the date. Anyone knows the date? Anyone knows the date? I want to know the date for this one right here. Is this? I'm trying to see. Wow, this is crazy. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, that makes no sense at all. Okay, right here. This could be. Wow. Really good. Bro, what the hell is this? Okay, let me do this like this instead. MLS soccer staff. Hold up, let me see if it's chill right here. Is it chill? Well, it is. Okay. Key dates. Wild card matches Wednesday, October 22nd. Round 1 of best 3 series, October 24. Okay. Conference semifinals, November. So we got him right here. These over here are the key dates for the playoffs. So we got the decision day was today. We got wild card matches on Wednesday, October 2nd. Ooh. And round 1, best of 3 series, Friday, October 24 to Sunday, November 9. So the Sounders will start on October 24th or 25th, right? Depending on the day that we play. So let's go. Seattle Sounders win away. Thank you so much for everybody who watched. And we'll be here on probably I'll watch some wild card matches. Probably. Let's see. Anyways, thanks so much everybody for holding up. Special thanks to Dave. Thank you, Dave, for pulling up and commenting and talking with me. Let's go. See you guys soon.